Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back into Crypto Mainly. My name's Lee. 286 subscribers, guys, so gradually creeping up. So thanks ever so much for liking and subscribing. This is a new channel, as some of you be aware. If you're a new visitor, please do like and subscribe, turn on the bell. This channel is only very new. I've been in the space a long time in the crypto world, and I've been working with one of one of the most recognised influencers in the space for the last 2 to 3 years, and just branching out on my own now. So this is a new channel, guys. So please do like, subscribe, turn on the bell. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like the content that I provide, but hopefully that won't happen. And look forward to. We've also got a free Telegram group if you're interested in that. The link is in the description below. So please do come along, interact with us. Got a great bunch of intelligent people in the Telegram group already. It is quite new, so it's quite nice, quite a small group of intelligent traders actually, and it's working very well. So we're all working together, and it's not just me that's making the calls. Actually, some of the guys in the group are very capable traders as well, and they are sort of calling out some things that they see, which is great to see. Building a nice community there. So do come along and join in. Links in the description below, guys. Incidentally, I have got a VIP Telegram group. I am got some the NFTs for sale over on OpenSea at the moment. If you purchase an NFT, there's nothing actually attached to the NFT officially. But at the moment, if you purchase one, I will be giving you 6 months free access to my VIP Telegram group. So basically, just some more additional content in there. I like to try and show people what I'm looking for in the trades. Just doing some video snippets as well, so trying to keep people updated as we sort of try and navigate this the volatility and things which happened in the recent times. So we've had some good times in the last couple of days. In actual fact, guys, I'll just show you the chart for a moment. So in the group, incidentally, we traded this move from the rejection from this downward move. We had a successful trade there. We also traded the breakout up to this resistance level here. This was a trade which I posted earlier today. Was looking so as you can see, guys, when I post the trades in the group, I do try to tend to show people what I'm looking for. And I try and sort of post the trade, a potential trade set up early. So, but bear in mind, the market's moving all the time, guys, and I'm trying to give you, an indication just from one picture on a visual chart posted at one particular point in time. And I do try to put these, the guides on there to say, what I mean by this is that I'm looking for the price to come down, for support to hold. So the price was up here when I posted this trade. I did say, I posted this dotted line, which is suggesting to the group members that I'm watching for the price to come down to support, and for the bounce to happen for support to hold. As you can see, this particular trade was a no trade because support didn't hold and the price came straight through the support level there. So I'll be looking for a new entry. I'm watching to see what happens whilst the price is in this vicinity down here. So do come along and join in, guys. We have had some really successful trades over the last few days since the group. Incidentally, the Telegram group only started on the 2nd of June, guys, which is crazy, really. I mean, it's only 14 days ago, which so 2 weeks old. The Telegram group is 2 weeks old at the moment. So, we've had some great success. In actual fact, the leverage trade positions that I've put into the group, we've actually got 100% success rate so far in the last 14 days over sort of 6 or 8 trades, I think it is. So yeah, so things are going really well, guys. So do come and join in. Just interestingly, we were looking at this sort of worst case scenario charts yesterday for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the total market cap. And you can see here, actually, it's quite interesting to see. We did get the bounce here, which took us all the way back up to 22,700. Some of you will remember from the video yesterday, I said that the level to watch is the 200 moving average. If we close this week above the 200 moving average, which is currently at 22,360. If we do close this week above the 200 moving average, that's going to look very promising, for the future of things. If we close below it, however, there's going to be some panic. There's going to be some, there's going to be possibly a sell-off. So really important close this week, guys. Do keep your eye on that. If we get a close below the 200, this is the SMA. So this is a weekly scale, 200 SMA. Do watch that, guys, for this Sunday night close. If we close above the 200 SMA, that's going to look very promising. Even if we do close above it, we could start next week by just dipping back below again. But as long as we close this week above the 200 SMA, it is another indication that the bottom is very close to being in. So do keep an eye on that. As I say, if we do close above the 200 SMA, don't necessarily go immediately long or anything like that, because I do think that we may get a couple of stabs back down through the 200 SMA over the coming weeks. But I just think if as long as we're closing above the 200 SMA on a weekly scale each week, then that will look very promising. Something like this vicinity down the bottom here. Where you can see here we didn't even get the wicks below. This was the March 2020 situation where we did obviously get a deep wick below. And we've had plenty of bad news in the market, to create this cascade. I mean, this is the longest downtrend in Bitcoin's history. And we've had plenty of bad news, what with the lunar situation at the beginning of May, and now obviously Celsius, and now more recently we've got 3 arrows, which look like they are going to liquidate on a huge Ethereum position. So there's plenty of driving factors to try and drive this price down. But it just incidentally, guys, if I could just show you the RSI. Which I already had loaded by the looks of it. So, yeah, so if we look at the RSI, guys, I mean, if you look back all the way back to, because it's a 200 simple moving average, guys, it will only cover that's why the sort of the line ends, as it were, because below that, there's not enough data to give you a 200 weekly simple moving average. That's why the line ends there, for those of you that don't know. But, if excuse me, if we look at, I think it's very interesting to see if we look at when the RSI has been down in these levels. You can see throughout history. If I just draw these, so I'm looking at the RSI when it's very low there. So if we look at the RSI again, whenever it's down at these lows, you can see where it is in the market. Oh God. And here we are again. So what look at the RSI, guys. Look at where we are on the RSI. So all the way right at the bottom of the base of this. So entering the bearish control zone, and you'll see, we did get a further sort of deeper stab later in the year, but it certainly was at the lows of the bear market, as you can see, in that vicinity there. It's the lows of the market range. The same again here. Again, we're looking at this area here, which again is the lows of the range again. So I'm not saying that that the low's definitely in now, guys, but there's a lot of things which are pointing towards the fact that we are at or close to the lows. So I mean, as you can see from these, incidentally, guys, if I just put a measure on these, you'll see that once we do get to this low, so let's use the low there. Before we sort of break into the highs again, you are looking at in that instance there, that was 287 days. So best part of sort of 8 months or so in that sort of sideways region, and also here same again to the highs there. This is 140 days, so that's a little bit less. That's obviously that's closer to sort of 5 months there. So don't be surprised for us to see us bounce along and get like a sideways action for the for quite a long time. I do think, as per my sort of analysis on the halving cycles, that we may see like a new low perhaps later in the year, sort of September, October, November time. I do think that we might see some bounces along, and then obviously a new low perhaps created, really start to get people panicking. Maybe we then see that down to the sort of 18,000 level, probably not as low as I've drawn it here in actual fact. More likely that we see some bounces along and then perhaps a low maybe just below the 20,000, towards the end of the year, September, October, November time, and then and then we get the recovery after that. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that. I mean, if we look at the 200 moving average, of course, we're going to be wanting to be closing above the 200 moving average. So, maybe that we bounce along the top of the 200 moving average like we did here. We get a couple of tries to the upside. If we zoom in on this, incidentally, you can see that there is. Bear with me just for 1 second while I draw this for you. We've got to be aware of this as well, guys. So we've got this area here, where even if we do get bounces and things, we've got quite a significant resistance line there. So it could be that the 200 moving average moves along, we bounce along the 200 moving average like we did back here, and then find that we get perhaps some stabs lower, sort of later in the year. Because what I think we'll probably end up looking back and seeing is something like this, where if you notice when the RSI is down low like this, you get this, you get a bottom pattern, so like a double bottom here on the RSI, before things start to move to the upside again here, double bottom, and let's have a look to see where. So when you get the second low, if you like, so you get the low and then you get a higher low, so double bottom, you still get quite a lot of sideways action in that instance. And here when you get the second, the higher low there. Sorry, bear with me for a sec. So yeah, you get the low here, and then you get the higher low here. You get a low and a higher low here. So perhaps that's what we see. We bounce along the RSI. A couple of maybe during the course of the weeks, or during the course of on a daily time frame, we may get some sort of stabs below the 200. But as long as we're bouncing along the 200 on candle body closes, then what we'll be looking for is what happens in this vicinity when we come up against this resistance line, which currently, if we project that out, so there, we're talking about sort of 27,000, 27,000 Bitcoin at that level there. So I mean, yeah, there's plenty of room, that we could perhaps try for these highs here, which is closer to 30,000. So what I'm looking for ultimately, it depends. There's lots that can happen, guys. We need to, we're looking at something like this where we get. And we're looking for that breakout. But as you can see, that takes us up to the end of the year here, guys. So, I think sideways at best, trying to catch some trades during the sideways consolidation for the next few months is what we'll be watching for. But not disastrous as long as we don't close below the 200 simple moving average this week. Then not disastrous. And obviously there's going to be quite a big range here to trade. So there are going to be opportunities along the way. Just have a look at the Ethereum worst case scenario. That was quite interesting. We got the low was just over $1,000. So I did have a buy set at 911, which was my dotted line here on the low there, $911. Didn't get hit. However, I think possibly it might get hit, maybe perhaps a little bit later in the year, particularly if we see a stab lower towards the end of the year for Bitcoin. I think we might see this stab lower towards the end of the year for Ethereum. So over the next couple of months, guys, I'm just going to be looking to trade this range in Bitcoin, and try and pick the best alts and the best chart setups to trade this range for the next few months. I don't think we're going to get any sort of lift off. It's certainly going to take some time for momentum to build whilst the consolidation happens. And also looking at total, got a really nice bounce actually. It was interesting yesterday. We almost got above this candle body. So you see where I've marked this dotted line here, 952 billion. Yesterday we actually nearly bounced above that line, which was interesting. We came right up against it, and took a rejection from it. So we're going to come back down now and retest the 200 moving average by the looks of it. But interesting that we are getting the bounces from the 200 SMA, and that's what we want to see, guys. So particularly, in summary, I think the total market cap is the one to watch, guys. But do watch for this weekly close on Bitcoin, And yeah, I mean, do consider, do like and subscribe, guys. Do come along, join the free Telegram group. Nothing to lose, guys. It's a free Telegram group, so come along, see what you think, and I look forward to seeing you in there. And yeah, I mean, trade carefully, guys. There could be that the FOMC rate hike yesterday was 75 base points, as suspected. So 0.75%. The market, we did get this pump action. Could be, it could be that the market manipulators created this off the back of that news, only to roll price over, even deeper. But let's see what happens, guys. I'll be looking for the next trade. Incidentally, this was a no trade, guys. So don't be looking to take this trade. This is a no trade. But I'll be hunting for the next one. So thanks for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe. Have a look at the NFTs. Check those out. And I look forward to seeing you in the free Telegram group. Links in the description below. And if you buy the NFT, I look forward to seeing you in the VIP group. So all the best, guys. Thanks for listening. Always remember, take profits, buy something real, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.